iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Hello and welcome. We're back after a week's hiatus. Just the Nürburgring 24-hour. We head to the land of the rising sun. It is, of course, Suzuka in Japan. Possibly the most iconic and best circuit in the Far East. That was up for a debate. Great to have you all on board on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Tim Cox. Now, we're taking you through proceedings throughout this evening. We've got qualified coming up for you in around about 8 minutes time, 8 o'clock UK time. For it's 20 past, we head across into the... I've just spotted that. That's been wrong all season. The spring race. Well, technically, we are in spring still, just about, so it is all relevant. Let's take a look at, obviously, where we've come from, where we've been, as you all know. Tonight being Suzuka, we've got one round left in a week's time. We head to Road Atlanta, an iconic little circuit. Always brings the charm in that one. I think really underrated as a world circuit. But let's look at these championship standings. And first off, into Elite. Heritage taught us, well, I think realistically, that's his to lose. Ilya Ratani reclaiming second place from Eric Roseff, who only put on 1 point after the last round. So drops to third. Simon Bamber, the Rain Master, and this guy's looking pretty crystal clear today. Don't think we're going to see any magic from him tonight. Like what we saw at both Monza and Bathurst. Wow, absolutely scintillating drives from him, but he's in fourth, and I could still potentially catch Roseff. In fifth place, Luke Lekishi, the newcomer to the championship for RDSA Esports. He's into fifth now. Anders Meyer dropping down to sixth. Again, no Meyer tonight, so that's looking like it's going to really cement the position for Lekishi. Tristan de Norbeck, he's in seventh with Ken Copeland and only 4 points behind in eighth place. That's getting really close, although if those drivers not looking like they are with us. I'm just having a quick scan down through the drivers who have arrived in practice so far. Andy Jones, ninth, and Dave Rankin running out the top 10. Across now into Pro, and Nikolai Agard. Well, he had a scintillating start to the season, but that leads just to gradually just chipped away at by the Caspers. Brockner and Tunstead, second and third, respectively. And then behind them, Darren Sharples. He's come along for the ride. He's been a bit of a, dark horse this season as old Darren Sharples. Not necessarily set the world on fire, but he's there when it counts. And it's such a poignant part of the championship. Marvin Cruz starting to get kind of drift a little bit from his, two of his teammates are all using cars for obviously black outfit being Brockner, blue outfit being Sharples. He's Tom Weston well adrift now. I doubt he's going to catch Cruz. He's going to finish up in sixth place. Nathan Lul, the privateer, in seventh. Mark Collicott, I haven't seen him for a while, so that's looking like that's going to be a Lul to lose, with Ty and Willoughby completing the top 10. Now, Pro-Am, this has been pound for pound, quite possibly the best championship all season. Jack Barker in the Lamborghini, the privateer, leads the way, and this one, but his margin is only 11 points to Steiner Sani, who's just grown. He's flourished as the championship has continued and gone on. And he's up into second place, and he's comfortably there, and he could even take this away from Barker. Nathan Anstis, he's into third, with Conley down to fourth. Then we've got Rob Windsor still in grasp of taking that fourth away from Conley. Daniel Pay as well, only 2 points behind Windsor in sixth. Bearings close by too for DCW Racing. Then it's Paul Halliday, Neil Smith and Nicholas Gronstrom to round out the top 10. Crossing to Am, or should we say Matt Edmondson Championship. And, well, what can we say? Well, when I wasn't around, he's taken every single victory this season. Cy Hartley in second place, looking good for that one. It's a tie for third between John Davis and Al Murray of the Wrong Stuff and UKSR Cleland, respectively. Owen Halliday is only 20 points behind them and still within a shout. And don't discredit Dave Robson of Tiki Sim Sport Tiki either in sixth place. He's still with a shout and could grab that after that win last time out at Bathurst. Andy Skinner into seventh, then it's James Bostock, while adrift in eighth. Allen and Robertson completing the top 10 there. Across now into the teams. Well, Racing Labs, they pretty much led all season long. But Tiki Sim Sport Tiki have been a little bit cheeky, and they've closed the gap up to only 2 points. Every point counts now. 3 drivers on board for the Tiki Sim Sport Tiki outfit. Only one for Racing Lab two for Racing Lab Esports, but they are strong drivers in the form of Agard and Sani. UKSR Cleland have moved themselves up into third at the close of the season, with Old Dudes in Cars Black dropping down to fourth. Team Potato in fifth, Old Dudes in Cars Blue like sixth. UKSR Hoy, well, if it hadn't been for Matt Edmondson's heroics, they'd be much further down. Edmonson hasn't really taken too much part in too much of the season, so if he had it done, I think they'd be right up there in with a shout of winning this as well. The no-pointers are now only 1 point behind UKSR Hoy in 8th, with DCW and the Wrong Stuff completing things there. Let's get stuck into proceedings and, well, practice ongoing right now. Great to have so many of you on board in chats and, well, let us know who you're supporting. A few of our drivers electing to sit in the pit lane there. Well, it's time to dig deep. It's time to just compose ourselves. We've only got about 3 minutes remaining. We'll try and pick someone out. It always ends in disaster, this. It's probably going to be Conley, because he is closest to being towards the end of the lap. Get a little ride on board with him going. Yeah, let's face it, most of us know where we're going around here. So iconic is Suzuka. Now, if you're worried about missing, caught up with what's happening on the Indy 500 going on today, well, it's good news for you because we're proceedings there. Let's get going. Just got NASCAR coming up later on. Coca-Cola Cup 400, Coca-Cola 400 from Charlotte. And some people had a bit of procession around the street of a Mediterranean town, aka the Monaco GP in F1. Here we go. Ball poignant. Let's go. James Conley rolling through turn one there. First corner is happening now. Into the snake, flicking left, right, left, right. Patient on the throttle, so tricky to get it balanced out right here. Have to wait. You can feel the rear end of the car just sliding him out a little bit there. But we head through Dunlop down into the deck. There's 1 and 2 flicking in. There's 1. Kiss the curb on the outside. Then skim it on the inside for Degner 2. Foot flat to the floor. Up the hill to the hairpin. You're going to see lunges up the inside here. People getting desperate towards the end of the race. Of course, it is 1 hour long. We're going to complete this lap, actually. Shocking, James. Never mind. We're going to get most of it anyway. Towards the hairpin now. The side of many action. I'll say spoon corner, even. So we head out the 200R. Really deceptive. It looks like you can carry a lot more speed through here than what you actually can. Checker flag out in the session. Conley's going to bail this one as he headed up towards probably the best part of the circuit. We'll see plenty of that later on. We'll see plenty of that later on. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, in case I'm just seeing chat. In case I'm being a little loud. We'll get that sorted, don't you worry. Okay, so don't you worry. There we go. Did appear okay earlier on, but been battling with a few audio issues of late. Been a bit of a challenge, but never mind. Getting there. Microphone is on the way out officially after 4 long years of solid commentary. It's dying, and I've had to use lots of workarounds to make it sound like I'm not in a tin can. Great to have you all on board, by the way. YouTube and Twitch. As always, let me know who you are cheering on there. And he's going to be the first one across the line. It is going to be... Who's going to be the first one? I think it's going to be this gentleman here, Cy Hartley. Actually, no. No, wait, no. No. Wait for him to come around. Probably it'll be Jack Barker. Or Pastor Jack. It's normally a bit of a curse of the commentator. Long out lap around here. Now, this poses issues for the drivers because it means you can. It gives you more time to work the car, bring it up to temperature, etc. Positive, negative. You have less time to get in as many runs. It's like Spa's another one. You've really got to get out there early doors. Of course, utilise his low qualifying, so it does help a little bit. But you don't get that, a bit of a cheeky, slipstream to someone who can maybe tow you around, Happy qualifier up higher up than what you would have been. So Bach's going to be first one across the line. First one to start his flying lap. We'll get some times on the board. See, already 2 minutes are passed in qualifying. Drivers to watch out for as always. This guy, Eric Rosef of Racing Lab Esports, powered by Ford in an Audi. I know, but there we go. The Scandinavian, a quality driver, no less. Many of the Racing Lab Esports drivers, really, I've commented on them for many a year, and I just seem to go from strength to strength, really, in depth as well. Really impressive from those guys. Of course, we'll be keeping half an eye on Matt Edmondson for yet another win potentially in the category. That championship. Of course, we also got leader of the Elite Championship with us tonight, Harold Yutortis of Absolute Most Sport Salif. Now, I know there's fans for you. Gina Peters, I've seen you in the chat. There you go. We've got a DCW racing driver on screen, and former Tom Weston in the Ferrari. Bit of a really struggle season, to be fair. And it'll be fascinating to see how he gets on tonight. Many a Ferrari in the fields. We have got 7 out of what? Roughly 20 cars. 24 cars this evening with us. Got 2 BMWs for the first time this season in the form of James Robinson, yet to score a point. First debut with us, I believe, I think, from memory. Great to have him on board, of course, joining the ever elusive Steiner Sani of Racing Lab Esports, as said in the build-up. Our driver really has come to life as the season has gone on. And he's still yet to get some times on the board. It's going to be, who's going to be first across our line? It's going to be Agard, and there you go. There's your benchmark. 2 minutes dead. Sharples coming out the final call. Luke Lakishi goes on to provisional pole with a 1:59.8 from him. What's it going to be? We'll put up the top qualifiers in each of the categories. So Alan, top of Am, Windsor, top of Pro-Am, Tunstead, top of Fro, Casper Tunstead of Peak Sim Racing. James Robinson, now that's an interesting one. So he's gone 11th, but interestingly, he set the fastest Sector 1 of anyone. There's clearly a bit of speed in that BMW. Get very twitchy there as he came through the first corner. Aston Murray goes 14th, just behind Robinson on the grid at the moment. That's what coming across the line. Bamba of Effect in the Ferrari. Times deleted for track excursion. Steiner goes 8th there. We've had Sharples, Edmondson, Davis, Bearings, Barker, Brockner. Pisani still on his opening lap from him. Bamber on a strong lap here, though. I think this could be a good one in the Ferrari. Looking to get onto the first couple of rows, although I've seen him start as far down as about row 7. Sorry, row 7 was back in Monza, wasn't it? Got to call up in the midfield and really hampered him. But with no, there you go, first time is deleted for Bamber as well. We've got Rotani coming across the line. Another of the Lamborghini runners in the field. Well, I said another, there's only 2 of them, himself and Barker. Had a really eventful season as Rotani, as this time is deleted for track limits. And, well, definitely, it's been entertaining watching him. That is for sure. I don't really on too much of an improved lap. So Roisef, provisional pole, sitter at the moment. Paradise Tortoise with him on the front row. Nice. Weston moves up to 6th. So swapping around with Nikolai Agard there. Let's see what Roisef comes across the line with here, though. Actually, no, I think he did pull into the pits, so this is going to be a flying lap from him. Stuart Davis moves up into 16th for the wrong stuff. So this just over halfway period, Rosef, your pole sitter, will all top of Pro, Sani top of Pro-Am, and Alan in the Audi top of Alan. Say that Jack Barker gets a lap in. It's good enough for polling category. To the top of Pro-Am, he goes 8th overall. Great stuff from him, and around about just over 4 tenths faster. The Steiner Sani. For the first time this season, I'm starting to see real large gaps in terms of between the drivers, in terms of pace. Bamber on a strong lap once again, though. Going for the second lap. As he comes across the line, what's it going to be from him? Surely it's going to be a time on the board. Just really struggled with qualifying. He struggles again. Another time deleted for Bamber. Rizzani. If you can get this one on the board, it's a good lap. Lots of greens. But no, it's deleted again. Suffering the same fate as Bamber, the two elite drivers. Andy Jones and Nowakowski even, sorry, yet to set lap times. Bearings there, just moving up into 10th overall at the moment. Sources is on a strong one as Agard goes up into 3rd. Was qualified on the front row the very first round of the season with this man, Harold Sortis. At the moment, look at that front 2 rows completely locked out by Audi. That is Porsche lockout for row 3. He hugs that wall, trying to get every single little bit of pace from the car, and it's good enough for pole by 0.05 of a second for Harold Sortis. Scintillating stuff from him to put it on pole, and looking like we're done. I mean, he's not going to get another lap in there. 9 minutes complete out of the 10 on the clock. Who's improving? Darren Sharples, my friend. You're on a good lap. You need to be, though, because you haven't set a time yet so far in the old Duzin Cars Blue Porsche. Into the Cassier Triangle. Alol is on a strong lap as well. Time's coming in thick and fast to stick with Sharples. What happens to him? No time on the board so far. And what's it going to be for him? Isn't an improvement? Yes, only up into 12. He'll be disappointed maybe by that one. Look at that purple sector 1, 2, 3, personal best, green in sectors 4 and 5. What's it going to be in sector 6? It's no improvement, but it's good enough to improve the lap time overall, and it gets him into 3rd and to the top of the pro qualifying. He'll be lining up, as things stand at the moment, next to Nikolai Agard on row 2, and, well, ruining that lockout of Audis on the front 2 rows of the grid. Well, there we go. Can head into, of course, a bit of a practice session now. I was going to say the grid. It nearly caught me out. The warm-up session, of course, between the 2 races. A little bit of a reminder, obviously, as we head into this final round where we've been, of course, kicking these all the way back at Portimao on the 17th of March. Can you remember that one? Interlagos. Wow, that was an exceptional race, wasn't it? Probably. Oh, was it my favorite of the season? I tell you what, it's right up there with, wow, Road America and Monza have been absolute barnstormers of rounds so far this season. And then, of course, well, we've got one round in 1 week time left to go. Round 11, Road Atlanta. Yeah, on the channel as always, YouTube and Twitch. Right, let us know who you are supporting over on YouTube and Twitch. Great to have plenty of chatter going on from the YouTube group. Well, I say plenty. Free messages, not too bad. Gina Peters, good luck DCW Racing. Lorene Jessica LJK. That's a mouthful. Says enjoy. Oh, don't you worry. I'm sure there'll be plenty of driver looking out there to enjoy themselves. Obviously, I won't mention about, the sound. Just be slightly out of balance. Tell you that firmly on the, well, I would say the Christmas list, but the between season shopping list, that will be brand new headset, possibly mixer as well. Oh, love it. Of course, if you want to support the channel, watching over on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the times to go live. Of course, we've got Porsche Cup in the middle of the week. Got GT3 for now on Sunday night, but coming soon to a Sunday near you. Endurance is back, baby. Multi-class. Gonna have 2 90-minute rounds for the race. We've got an hour-long race for all the other rounds. Tell you, I've got some absolute crackers in there. No Sport is in there. No Sport with multi-class. I tell you what, really, really underrated is that one. Absolutely massively underrated. Let's have a... I tell you what, I'll tell you, Simon Bamber is organising this one. I'm gonna... Let's have a little read through. So, reading it through with you, of course, GTP, LMP2 and GT3. So we'll see many other drivers sure taking part in today. GT3 will be split between Pro and Am. So round 1, Le Mans. Round 2, Nürburgring. Interlagos for round 3. No Sport for round 4, then we've got a week's break. Yeah. Fuji. Round 7, that front start finish straight, something to behold, isn't it? Round 6, round America, Daytona for round 7 before we head to the Algarve, aka Portimao to round out the 8-round season. And it will be Le Mans and Daytona that will be the 90-minute races. Find out more, we can head across to the website. Now, if you're watching over on Twitch, don't forget to give us a follow on there. Also, if you've got your Twitch linked to your Amazon Prime account, if you have Amazon Prime. If not, get it done, because you can offer up a free subscription using your Prime membership. That's right, you can use 5 of Jeff Bezos's dollars a month. Subscribe to your channel. So why not fling our way? Helps to pay for the Discord, the community, and to put back into the whole running of that. And right now, Twitch is completely silent. I know there are people who start there watching on it, because I can see the stats on my end. It's no hiding from me. That's for sure. I sound like a bit of a stalker. Never mind. Right, more pressing matters. We've only got about 20 seconds left in this. Well, we're going to head across into the race. Taken to the grid. 60 minutes of fun, action, drama, excitement. Do not go anywhere. We go check the flag is out on the system in the session. There we go. So we transition across the flicker of the screen, the change of the clouds. Let's take you through your grid for this evening here in the penultimate round of Season 13, the UKSR GT3 League. Paradise Utilitas on pole with Eric Rosef joining him on the front row in all Audi lockout there. Nathan Alul and Nikolai Agard, the 2 pro drivers on row 2. Luke Lukeshi demoted there down to 5th. He shares the 3rd row with Casper Tunstead. Tom Weston is next to a top qualifier in Pro-Am, Jack Barker on row 4. While row 5 is another pro versus Pro-Am affair to round out the top 10. Brockner and Ruben Behrens. Steiner Sani and Darren Sharples are on row 6, while row 7 sees Rob Windsor and James Connolly next to one another. Simon Bamber is going to be gutted to be all the way down there in 15th. Next to top qualifier in Am, James Robinson. He's going to be absolutely static with that one from Racing Lab Esports in the only 2 BMWs in the field. Dave Allen and Aston Martin on row 9, while row 10 and some 20s, Asa Pollock and Cy Hartley. John Davis, last driver to set a time in 21st, well, not sitting times with Sani. He's on row 11 with Davis. Jones and Edmondson. Matthias Nikowski rounding out proceedings, but I can tell you, guess who's in? Porsche 911 safety car. It's in, folks. Let's get ready to go racing here from Suzuka. It's round 11 of season 13 as we are green and we are racing down to the first corner. Here we go, folks. Hold tight, everyone. We're going to make it through in one piece. Let's look on board with the drone down towards turn 1 as they head out of that towards Snake right now. And it should also he's going to leave the way. Casper Tunstead, he's up one place. He's demoted Luke Lakeshi there as they head in towards Snake now. And it gets as close as you like, as you dare, as they head up out of Dunlop now. The lead group. And I tell you what, Andy Jones, he's on a bit of a, I think it's been a bit of a, there has been a bit of an instant down in the midfield. Oh, there's Jones off. Edmondson picking his way through. Cy Hartley caught up in that one. John Davis too, after a great result last time out, as there goes. Oh, it's all gone a little bit wrong. We'll pick up a replay for that shortly after we've got things to settle down these opening laps here. Into the hairpin. We go. Line of stern bar, Tunstead getting Pat Lukeshi for 5th place. It's only change inside the top 10 right now. Everyone remaining as they started. Ballor still leading Pro. Barker still leading that Pro-Am category. Robinson still leading Am. So no change in terms of leads of categories for now. We've still got a lot of racing left to do here, folks. We've still got a lot left to do. So we head up towards the best corner on the circuit. Foot flat to the floor. Maybe on these opening stages. Through 130 yards. Check it in. Full send. Full commitment. Down towards the Casio triangle. Onto the brakes. And Tunstead there having to really go defensive there. Luke Lakeshi looking to reclaim that place for IDC Esports. South Africa and full attack moment to engage, but it's just then he's had to back out, lose that bit of momentum there as Tunstead now on the attack versus Agard. Down towards turn 1 we go. We look down from the drone. Centers close up, not too many spaces left to gain through there. The sight is treacherous. Rotani is making up places left, right and centre at the moment. Currently he is up 4 spots, so is Edmondson. Edmondson just dropping off the back of the pack a little bit. So what's wrong on board with the Lamborghini? Going like it's bumbling. Oh, Bamber. Oh, a bit of a look there on Robinson. Jack Barker losing a couple of places as well. A really poor exit there for the Lamborghinis coming in front from Room Banks now in the DCW Porsche. Oh, around the outside into Spoon. Surely not Barry. Surely not. You've got to back out of it. You can't make that one work, but he's sticking his car right alongside Barker. Not giving up. He's not letting Barker get away. He's going to have the run. He's going to have the momentum around the outside, but Barker's going to have the inside coming up towards 130R. Just getting a little bit of help there from Brockner, who's in front of him for reducing cars black in that Porsche. Surely not side by side through 130R. They're going to give it a go, but around the outside goes Bearings. But DCW getting a job done. Oh no, and there's a spinner. There's a spinner in the middle of the track. It's Nikolai Agard. And oh, it's all happening in front of them. Oh, no, and Barker's gone. And that's James Conley, too, for UKSR Cleland. Well, what happened there? It all went wrong in a big, big way. Right, let's try and, we'll try and get some angles here for you. Whoa, let's head to the chopper, I think, maybe. Oh, just dropped it a little bit by himself there. He's on the brakes and just tries to roll the car out. But then he's in the middle of the track. Everyone's having to take evasive action, left, right and centre. Conley, though, already had his incident, hadn't he? Let's see if we can pick it up from Jack Barker's point of view here. So, what happened to him? Oh, there you go. Just clipped Agard. You see everyone barrel rolling, and Conley, well, he's lost control by that point. And Barker, the unlucky recipient. For, well, no fault of necessarily from Conley. It just all went wrong, horribly wrong. This mean Ricciardo's now at 9 positions. What's happened there? Look back to the start. What happened to Alistair Murray? Everything kicking off through the snake. Oh, two decent cars. Oh, wow. Wow. Murray, the meat's in a old dude's sandwich there. Because that doesn't sound horrific. And we've then had further incidents since we've... Have we? Have we? I think this is one of the one that... Yes, that's the one we saw early on. Right, we're fully complete. There's a Bamba there. Under pressure from Robinson, who's looking aggressive. Is the out driver. DCW cars behind him. It's Allen and Pollock in Audi and Porsche respectively. So Sidra, Bearings now leads Pro-Am because of all the shakedown. What an opening start. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, do you think Agard was to blame? Could he have really done any more? Looking like he has retired the car potentially as well. Gutting for him. I thought he was on for a good result here today. Was the Scandinavian for Racing Lab Esports. We're at a real crucial point in the championship now as well. But points are so essential. You can't afford big shots like that. Sonny, well, big send there on Windsor, but Windsor's going to carry the momentum around the outside. That is the only thing. You need to be really confident and really get that move done early into the hairpin if you wanted to pull off an Olympus Lamborghini. Currently piloted by Rizzani. It's not committed enough. And Windsor just drove it around the outside, used the speed, used the momentum, and said, see you later. And that Fezzer. Brilliant stuff from the Brits. Just further look down the field, looking like a bit of a move here potentially. No, Allen. Okay, looking aggressive though. This foot currently for the battle for the lead into the Casio triangle. There's a big set. Oh, and how did you avoid Bamba? Oh, it was for the lead. But it's dropped him from 2nd to 4th in class. And he's even lost a place to Barker. So once again, that looks like it's finally time to get the move done over Windsor. Windsor currently running 3rd in Pro-Am. Wachowski not making the start. He was one of the 6 runners in Pro-Am that we had with us this evening. Interesting one involving here. So Edson now up to 30 classes, 4 positions in class. The highest drivers climbed the most positions in his class so far this evening. Also 8 overall, only eclipsed by Rizzani, who is up 11 so far. Now, does he let Barker go? We know how quick Jack Barker is. Privateer Lamborghini has been like a rocket ship all season, but see Bob Windsor defend this one again, but Bamba a little bit more streetwise there compared to Rizzani and getting the move done. So Tiz Emerson let Barker through and then use him to close up to what is now a 2nd gap to Pollock, who lies 2nd in the AM category. Or does he keep him at bay? Oh, he does that there. That is bringing Jones. Well, he does also have Jones, who is no slouch, but missing the front end on his car. So we're starting to close up a little bit at the front end, heading towards third overall and into the pro category. Battle for the lead here. Allure versus Tunstead. Kuchikeshi involved in the mix despite being third in linked. Tom Weston, you just see him out in the background along the DCW racing cars. This one with Ferrari. Oral Davis has had an incident on track. The wrong stuff, but it's all gone wrong for him. After to join already a lap down in his opening stages. Let's see what happened. So he's just I'm guessing slowed down to let everyone pass. Oh, I'm not sure that's wise. Oh, wow. Okay, got away with that one. Got away with it. Nikolai Egard saying in the chat there, PC crashed early night for me. I was guessing the horrific blue screen of death caused many problems over time. Jack Barker has made his way past Edmondson. No change to category, but obviously for 16th overall. Just to see what Barker can do. Maybe drag along Edmondson to join the fight for the victory here tonight in category with Robertson and Pollock only right about a second up the road, so if we make short work of that one. Meanwhile, this is starting to intensify now. It's Porsche versus Porsche for the lead in pro. Down into one. Tunstead has been a little bit of a look. I'd say he's having a peak, being from peak sim racing. Ah, that was so Partridge. So Partridge. We are looking. I tell you what, it's ever so tight between these drivers, but there's not a lot happening. Only line of stand between a lot of them here. Heshi it's a frustrating spot because he knows that they're now 6 seconds behind Tortoise and Rosev. Maybe he's just accepted the fact that that's it. I'm not going to win this one tonight, so we want to get involved in this fight. Two in front of me are fighting for the lead in their category. What do I do? And it is a deliberating moment. I think he's looking like he's just electing to sit there. This is South African. Oh, a bit of a twitch there from the Audi of Lakeshi. I'll tell you what, he has got front row seats to this action right now. You're going to see another peak from Tunstead down in towards the first corner. So Edmondson just losing a bit of time there as well. And he's not big, nice losing. Let's take a little look exactly what happened here. Oh, and it's a spin for Edmondson. Oh, and that's why he's losing places and losing time as well. Oh, Barker getting the job done into the first corner, getting his way past Pollock of DCW, who was running second in the AM category. And so he did it into the first corner. Remaining line of steer here. Controversial opinion. The new Ferrari just sounds a bit flat and depressing in comparison to its predecessors. Of course, it is only a V6 compared to a V8. You know, we are in times of diminishing displacement. Oh, we've had another incident. Let's have a look. What's happened to Sharples? Ritani caught up in this one too. Well, that was late. Oh. Right. I don't think that one was on at all. Don't think that was on. Across the rest of the hill there. Tell me now, this roadblock really pressing things up. That's Robinson, the leader in the AM category, behind him. However, it's Barker behind him from Pro-Am, Jones from Elite. Then we've got Pollock as, ooh, who was that into the pit lane? I think that, I can catch him, there it is, yeah, Darren Sharples into the pits. From 5th in category, he will remain there. Of course, we have Agard and Simon this evening. Mikowski not making the start. See in the background just how much Pollock is pushing. It's looking tight. I'll tell you what, Barker really pushing hard right now, clattering the curb. And Jones gonna pull fast, gonna say, doing it into Techno 1, surely not. We've seen some crazy overtakes so far this evening. And oddly, that BMW is not looking stable. It's synonymous with being such an easy to drive car. Can't really lose the rear on it, but it's not skating, certainly like the Audi is. Right now, Robinson, like he's struggling for grip. Oh, running very, very wide there. Goes the Audi. We'll see it. Great view here. And Robinson surely now breathing a sigh of relief. Pressure's gone from him. Doesn't have Barker breathing down his neck. And Jones too. Jones trying to do everything to bring another DCW car before Pollock to the back of Robinson. Give him the chance, the opportunity to battle it out for the victory in class this evening. If you can't help yourself, then you've got to help your teammates. Quite a few of the elite drivers out of position right now. 4th, 5th and 6th are 10th, 11th and 6th and 15th overall right now. That's Bamba, Rissani and Jones. 20 minutes complete. He's definitely settling down now. So we reach 1/3 race distance. Oh, hold on. Whose was that? It's Bamba. I saw tire smoke. I thought I heard something. My ears did not deceive me. And it was Simon Bamba in the wall. And to add to the misery, pass him. There's not one but two DCW racing cars. On one of them was Andy Jones in the Audi. Another elite driver. Bamba last in class. It's a bit of rain. Somebody break out the rain dance for him. It's what he needs, it's what he wants. Always great in those changeable conditions is Simon Bamber in that effect simulations Ferrari. So let's have a more as well. We'll see how this one pans out. Jones, like the big bad wolf, well, missing the front end really is not helping him. A few tries with wide percent. I don't think it was meant to rain. It's looking a bit dark. Are we going to see rain? Oh, Barker and Jones peel off into the pits. Nothing looking like it's happening there. Definitely looking dark out there, though. But no sign of rain yet. It was meant to. Anyway, classes, leaders, ladies and gentlemen, how is this Utilitas? Leader of elite, leader of the race. I tell you what, this guy's an absolute baller in the Saudi. Raised their second in class and overall. Nathan Allure, the leader in pro. He's also on the podium overall, which is about the fourth time we'll see a driver that's not from elite on the overall podium. Oh, no, sorry, fourth driver. About the seventh time this season. I'll have to scroll through my notes to fully confirm being the exact statistic. But long ways to go, yeah, for the privateer from France. Definitely will not want this race to turn into a petit nerd. As he looks to eat it up for his petit déjeuner. Okay, breakfast. There you go. Multilingual, appalling puns for you. Lucas Sheshi is third in class but fourth overall right now. Having got past that guy there, Casper Sunstead. That must have got turned off camera when we had everything kicking off. Dead. Let's take a look, folks. This is exactly how he got it done. Well, Tunstead seems to yield to the South African event a little bit there. Into Spoon. So yes, Tunstead second in class. Tom Weston is hanging on by his fingertips right now to this group. Remains third in class. Eighth overall and leading Pro-Am. It's Ruben Behrings who, since he's got there, it's just opened up a bigger and bigger a gap. He's just getting away. Currently 3.5 seconds over the BMW of Steiner Stani. This guy is just... You hardly see him, you hardly hear from him, and he's just there. Just doesn't have an eventful race. Hardly ever features on camera, and I feel guilty for that because the guy's just faultless. He might not be the most flamboyant, he might not necessarily be the most exciting, but he's consistent. And consistency pays in these longer format races. He's the kind of guy you want to have on board in the N24 or the D24, any endurance race. Doesn't make mistakes. So, that, of course, completing the pram podium. It's Rob Windsor of Team Potato. Chair creaking. Apologies for that, viewers. I'm trying. I also use that slight pause there to try and think of an appalling potato-related pun. Maybe it's just not. This is chip off the old block. It's all right. There you go. Into Am, and it's Alistair Pollock who leads the way now. So James Robinson has lost that. So he came off track. Oh, Simon Bamber pushing Pollock all the way to the max here. So Robinson, oh, that BMW's looked twitchy all evening. Not words that you normally sort of connect together Oh, something's happened to Edmondson. Something's happened to Edmondson. We're going to cut to that replay just quickly for you now. It goes from bad to worse. Oh, the track doesn't go that way, my friend. Really struggling in that Porsche for UKSR Hoy today. So we've got Cy Hartley into the pits there. So yes, Pollock leads, Robinson second, and it's Dave Allen in the Audi who rounds out that podium. Your closest battle on track right now between these two. Just looking like from Sharples there, maybe just opening up a little bit. Maybe just trying to facilitate this move right now between himself and Jones. And yeah, there you go, just laying him on by. Big wise move there from Sharples, because caught up in that early on incident and hasn't really recovered since. I started to. We've got over the half of the race distance to complete. Just seeing on Twitch chat. It's Livingston. What happened to Agard? Well, I can tell you what happened to Nicola Agard. Dropped it at 130R. His PC crashed and he's rolled into the track, and well, mayhem ensued, absolutely, in massive proportions. So we've got a little bit of a jumble up. If you want to stay up to date with all your drivers and where they are currently at, you're on YouTube, you can scroll down a little bit. The link is in the description for live timing. However, because I'm such a great guy, and certainly for those viewers over on Twitch, bosh, done, it's in the chat. There you go. It's exactly where everyone's at, their latest lap times and pit stop times, all that goodness. Talking of which, Andy Jones is the highest driver that has pitted so far. He's residing 15th overall at the moment. Although I don't think he's going to make too much of an impression on the elite category. This thing's really quieting down now. It's like if this was an endurance race, but it's getting into the night phase now. I'm just chipping away at the laps, you know, not making mistakes. Nobody really near one another. Just getting the car through the night, through this mid-stage of the race. Just a little reminder. 1 week's time here on the channel. We head to the final round of the season. And a long trip, right, transatlantic flight. Well, actually, no, trans-Pacific flight. I'd say you'd probably go across the Pacific, I'd imagine. You would do. From here into Suzuka to Road Atlanta for the season finale of season 13. Where has the time gone? Commentating all the way back on season 1 here. There's a few people come and gone since then. Great to be back on board with this one. Seeing in the chat, it's over on Twitch. It's Livingston. Keeping the Twitch chat alive because, you know, someone's got it. That's not good, but for is true that Sani is an endurance specialist. See, you can just tell from the guy, the way that he drives. I tell you what, listen, doesn't get enough loving, does Sanasani. Definitely doesn't give enough. So in this quiet period, he can soak it all up. Hopefully it doesn't put the curse of the commentator on him, but just absolutely brilliant. You know, if there ever was, you know, someone to capture, encompass the phrase "a safe pair of hands," it's this guy. I'd imagine as well, you know, he looks like the kind of guy, like, I see from those glasses, you know, the shaven head. Maybe he's probably like an architect or an engineer, someone who's efficient. Do you know what I mean? Someone who's is great with that logic and using their mind. There's Simon Bamber heading down pit road. Got him just in time. And just panning up to him. Oh, some big bumps there. And iRacing not really doing them too well. Getting close is Jack Barker onto the back of Sharples. These two have stopped, so it'd be interesting to see where Bamber comes out in relation. So Sharples heading on by, so does Barker. Now that could be a little bit of a trio. Sharples, Barker and Bamber. I feel they need some sort of, you know, celebrity couple name, like Shababa. There you go. Shabaka. There you go. I don't know, something like that. It's not really flowing. I don't know your let me know in the chat if you come up with a better celebrity trio name for Darren Sharples, Jack Barker, Sam Bamber. No swear words, because that's probably turned into another like boat face type scenario. And no, you can't call them an expletive or something like that. Mentioning of Sani, Sani is closing up. Two drivers. Both names, their surnames ended in N-I. Oh, that's just maybe a little bit more closer comfort than what you'd want it to be. I don't know, it necessarily needs to be that close. It's not for a change in positioning class, it's only for overall. Rattani now up 13 spots into the top 10 overall. I think maybe that Sani might be just hard to see the back of him in some ways. He's, when the driver's in front of you, you can see what they're doing as well as the track in front of you, rather than having to look at the track in front of you and then what's happening behind you. As here it comes. We're having a bit of a change around here. Bam, bam. To the inside. Gets it done. Job done. And now Sharples, from leading this group, has dropped to the back a bit. It's now Barker, Bamber, Sharples. Bambles. Maybe that I don't know. I'm literally just clutching at straws. Keith South's really not a lot going on. It's this is where you really earn your money as a commentator, trying to all the time. It's talking of which, I feel like that celebrity name. It's going to be like oh, I don't know if any of you. Well, it's certainly the British viewers. I'm sure it's the. Williams team's principal in F1, whose name completely escapes me right now. Ted Kravitz, carrying home a nose cone back onto the plane a few weeks ago. Asked what's inside it, and he said, "Oh, it's cocaine." I mean, shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. They always get called out by those situations, those loose cannons of people who say something. Interestingly, Vitani, despite getting past Sani, he hasn't really dropped him and remaining at 0.6 of a second here between the pair of them. Gap definitely neutralizing right now. Certainly not going to pull a Martin Haven, like, because you know everything goes in the middle of the night at Le Mans in the country there. It's co-commentator there saying, "Oh, it's all right, kids, you can stay up and you can have cake. What else can keep you awake other than cake?" And Haven said, "Heroin." I mean, not. I mean, hey, you can get away with it on Eurosport. Oh, you can get away with it on our stream. Luckily, things marked for mature audiences, we can get away with that one. But not in massive proportions. Jack Barker still leading this group. Bamba Sharples. We are, well, not far away from reaching the 2/3 race distance complete, and still to pit is a large chunk of our drivers. Everyone up to and including this guy here, Mr. David Allen of DCW Racing, resigning 30th overall, has not pitted. Back to this, it's starting to close up a little bit. Barker and Bamba. What's between them? Really struggling there, as Simon Bamba said, "Thank you very, very much indeed. Love that from you." We'll take a little look from the outside. Just ran it in too deep. And Simon Bamba, well, ever the predatory sniper and poacher and optimist. Dave Allen heading into pit road there. Looks like he can't find his box. That's what she said. Oh no. It's in there somewhere, Dave. Keep looking, mate. You'll trigger it eventually. Has he got it? I don't know. Can we get a better angle? I think he might have it. No tyres because the car not up on jacks. But he's found it eventually. He's got going. Good news. As he goes a lap down against Nathan Lowell, who heads through into turn one. Now, I've actually got a battle here, but not just a positioning class overall, but a positioning class and a chance of being on the podium in class. Barrington from the lead of the Pro-Am category. Rob Windsor in 2. Sam Hartley in 18th overall, 3rd in the AM category. Has the championship leader Matt Edmondson breathing down his neck right now. Both drivers stops, they'll get to the end. But stops will not play a part of this battle. Edmondson's finally seeming to find his groove here. After a great start, he found himself up for about 8 positions, has dropped down since then. Well, he's only at 5 overall, 3 in class. In terms of retirement, still only the one so far, Nikolai Agard, who we lost all the way back on. Call it lap 2. Pretty much is. Currently on lap 20. I'm about to start lap 21 nearly. It's lead group, first group we're watching right now. Big flick, there you go. There is our leader, Harold Tortoise. He's not hanging around. Rosef into pit road for him from second place overall. Tortoise carries on. Lull in as well from the leader of that pro category. The promote Luke Lakeshi up a place into third overall right now. Well, in fact, second because Rosef is still in the pits. Casper Tunstead, Tom Weston. So your top 3 in pro. All head down pit road. Top 4, in fact, Casper Brockner arrives to come and take on some fuel. It's Tunstead. Very revving it up there. Sani heads down pit road. You see him in the background there. A lull comes out. Tunstead follows. How much of a gap? And it's 2.5 seconds between the pair of them. Tom Weston's lost time. He emerges 7 seconds behind them. Brockner reigns fourth. Boom Barings resumes the lead over Sinasani in the Pro-Am Cup class. So is that everyone stops? No, it's not, because Ritani yet to stop, Keshi and Yatsorsis. Those drivers, 4th, 2nd and 1st, respectively, in those orders. Barker having to do it to Sharples all over again here. Henry Jones making his way past Sani. Sani again just staying on the coattails of whoever's past him. Tortoise, our leader, is in the pits. He comes into his box. Lukeshi in as well. So, where is Rosef? There he is. He heads in towards the Casio Triangle. Tortoise there. Tortoise heading up. Where's Rosef? Look across. He's at full chat. Here he comes. But it's not enough. Tortoise is through. Here he goes. Keshi, despite this hard work and getting past Tunstead earlier on, well, it's not worked out, has it? Because he's behind him again. Vamber on Windsor now. Vamber just picking them off one by one here. As we head towards the last 15 minutes remaining. Places up for grabs here. So overall positions affecting your championship points as well. There you go. Rob Windsor. Oh, was that a slope spin as well? There was a slight well control there by Windsor, but busy places to Bamber, Sharples, and Windsor. So you've got a change as well for that AM category lead. Pollock ahead, definitively now of Robinson, who was that mistake earlier on that really sort of facilitated that one. Meanwhile, the battle for third in AM still reigning large. Cy Hartley still holding on to it in his Ferrari for Tiki Simsports. UKSR Hoyes Edmondson though. Well, now he's got something to target fixate on, and he's driving a lot better after a shaky start earlier on. Stuff Chief Conley nipping at his heels in that UKSR cloned Ferrari. And Robert Conley. It's getting tighter, isn't it, between these guys? Ever so close. Head through Spoon. It's the Joan. So we've got Lakeshi being harassed at these latter stages here by Weston. Audi seems to be dropping off a little bit. Since the pit stops, does not seem to have got up to speed. Nowhere nearer compared to what Weston's come out with. He's come out of the blocks firing since stopping. Back to this battle, Hartley versus Everton. Conley into the pits again. Now that is a stop, not related to any form of penalties. Off tracks could be an issue. Nowhere near as bad as what we had at Red Bull 2 weeks ago. The tracks really do hurt you. So easy to pick up. The track almost encourages you to utilize them. Stuff, I'll tell you what is as well, he's one to watch out for. Just keep half an eye on that gap because he's starting to close it up a little bit in these closing stages. We had inside the last quarter of an hour now, and he's got it down to 1.6 seconds. Great battle for these two. Absolutely great. Who's going to make it to Spoon first? Spinson having a bit of a look there. To exit out of Spoon. It's going to emerge at the back straight now. Epperson really pushing along now between these two. Through 130 are up towards the Casio triangle. So another lap for them. Emerson has got time on his side here, 12 minutes remaining. And it's not too bad, and already started to ask the questions here. Out of Hartley. You can see just like the wolf, the big bad wolf in the nursery tales. Is Cy Hartley's house made out of bricks? But Matt Edmondson not blow it down despite as much as he halves some puffs. Be looking like a, well, Edmondson non-podium finish. I mean, it needs to realistically just bring this one home. Pollock is only, leading the AM category, but it's only 3 places ahead of him overall standings. So it's not too bad. If you're going to lose out on points, this is a good week in which to do it on. We might not need to wait. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Oh, no. That's 200 off. Round the outside. And he tucks back in to rub it in Hartley's face. Edmondson, a beautiful move there. All the way round the outside. Full commitment, full bore. No half measures. Right, say Hartley, what have you got in response? Slip down from the chopper, there you see. Such a great drive from the Porsche off the corner. And while I've been watching this, and we saw this great overtake there from Emerson, there you go, slots it in, job done. So it's happened to our second place driver, Eric Roseth. Oh, Audi doing Audi things? Surely not. Hasn't lost second position. Which is promising. Still holds on to that one, but has lost a whole chunk of time. It's now 9.3 seconds between himself and Yatorsis. Still has a whopping buffer of 11 seconds back to Nathan Law, who's third overall, but leading that pro category. Still close between these two, aren't they? Got a big gap in front of the man behind them. 9.5 seconds up to Sansani, who's leading Pro-Am. Incidentally, Bob, so what happened to Rupert Barnes? Has had an incident somewhere. But he's not had one, he's had two. Here we go, here's the first one. Oh, that's a big one. That is a big, big moment there for the Belgium. Wow, and he's, where is he? So he's heading into the Cassia Trike, so that's not too bad a place. And he's gone straight down pit road where he's missed the pit entry. It's all over the place and all over the shop a little bit. Yeah, as it's very late on here. Gets away with that one, but whoa. So that'll be Sainasani is 10th overall and he leads Pro-Am. In line for his, I would believe, his second win of the season for the Scandinavian, for Racing Lab Esports, and that BMW. Well, it's been a lone BMW for so much of the season until James Robinson rocks up. His teammate and fellow BMW driver. Eight minutes remaining here from Suzuka. Right, we have got a bit of a compression here. I think it's starting to spice up because Robertson has lost some time on track. He's had an incident. Let's take a look, see exactly what happened. Ooh, around she goes into one. And now we have got Robertson, Edmondson, and Hartley. 3 cars in Am. Second, third, and fourth. No set sail. 6.5 minutes to decide this one. Which one of these three is going to be the unlucky one and does not finish on the podium? I mean, surely, James Robinson deserves a point spot on that. Driven brilliantly, just been a little bit unlucky with half spins and whatnot. I mean, Matt Edmondson, he's had so much of the spoils all season long. Maybe it's time to allow Cy Hartley to have a go, or at least have these two have a go on the podium. But Edmondson wants to keep that form. He wants to wrap up the championship, but Hartley's looking. Is it going to be a late lunge onto the brakes? They almost touch. They do touch. Into the Casio triangle. Edmondson scampers away. Hartley left licking his wounds. We get to go again. Robinson just happy that they're squabbling away behind him for third in the AM category. 17th, 18th, 19th overall, these three. Aston Murray cannot catch them realistically, bar complete catastrophic disaster for these guys. Robinson looking very sketchy. That BMW has looked very, very unhappy. There's so much of this race. Just maybe Robinson wishing he'd gone with a much more safer setup. Just maybe. He doesn't have long to hold off. To off camera, Sharples has just passed Bamber. Oh, losing a bit of time. So Sharples, Bamber, and Barker at it again. But this is the battle we need to see. Yeah, it's not for positions overall. Well, it is for positions overall, but more crucially, unlike the other battle, this is for positions in class. 4.5 minutes remaining. Where is our leader? He's halfway round. Lap 28 is Harold Ashitortis. So we're looking at another 2 laps for him. Where are these guys? I hear you ask. Well, they're only about a quarter of a lap in front of him. Yeah, just expands a little bit now. Just a little bit. Here comes Edmondson. He's closing. He's closing. What can he do towards turn 1? Is he going to have a lunge? Is he going to have a look into the first corner? Oh, and Robertson skating. Here comes Edmondson in that Porsche. Robertson squeezed wide. Is Robertson going to lose it? Yes, he is. Well, he's made after a cordial drink, and he was definitely squashed to the outside there by Edmondson. And he's got the move done. He's through. And Hartley follows him through. But what has James Robinson got within him here? Hold on. Whoa. What's happened here? Because Alistair Pollock from the lead. Well, this is just flipped on his head from the lead. If I picked out the right one, no, I haven't. Alistair, where are you, Alistair? Yes, we have. Sorry, Alistair Pollock from the lead of the AM category has had an incident. Oh, that's a big one. That is a nasty shunt. Oh, and it all went wrong in the dying minutes. Like Toyota at Le Mans all over again. Oh no, Alistair. So this is all of a sudden become about the battle for not second in AM. It started off between Edmonton and Hartley, the battle for third. Then became the battle for second when Robinson got brought into it. Now we're talking about the battle for the victory here at Suzuka and Matt Edmondson. Wow, surely not. He can't walk away with another victory here. Another one. It's just all fallen into his hands. Ever so nicely. Needs to close this one up though. 1 minute 40 left on the clock. She's going to finish the lap you're on. It's Ortis. It's closing in on them. Where is he? There he is through 130 yard. He goes. 11 seconds clear of Rosef. Largely due to that incident earlier on that Rosef encountered. He just starts to pull away now. Oh, just settles down. Sinistani still leading Pro-Am. Alol has led Pro from start to finish. Same with the leads in the race for Harold Ashitortis. 1 minute left. Our leader has taken the white flag, I believe. I'll get that confirmed for you. 1 lap left to go. This is it, folks. That's Brockner. Tends to be catched by Lukeshi in these closing stages. Won't really affect things too much. James has been on the recovery job now, looking like he's going to finish 9th. Like spent most of the first half of the race with no front end in that DCW Racing Audi. Also at 14 positions overall, like him, is Ilya Ritsani of Olympus. Robinson mounting the fight here. So when these guys cross the line, they are going to have another lap left to do. They will be taking the white flag. Place your bets now, folks. We're going to see another Edmondson win. What's Hartley got? Robinson just losing time. He's pushing so hard through the Casio triangle. It just doesn't work out for him. Dropped to just outside a second behind Cy Hartley. And that Tiki Simsport Ferrari. There he is. Oh, we've missed it. Flashing the lights. We've got you in the end. Haradashi Tortas taking the victory here in round 10 of the championship. Season 13, the UKSR GT3 League. There's Eric Rosev coming over in second. Well, it's a pro win and Alul gets it. Casper Tunstead, he's going to take that second place. It's Lukeshi, 5th overall. There comes Tom Weston. Beautiful stuff from those guys. So we're going to see, where is Simon Starney? That's one car we definitely want to pick up. Barker. That's why. No, I thought he was closing in there, but no, it's only on Bamber. There he is. Rolling across the line. Gives a flash of the light side there. Oh, hold on. Has that run out of fuel? Oh, that could have been very close. Because that was Jack Barker there, just heading across the line. Oh, I think that just about coughed and spluttered enough at the right time. As Ruben Barron's just sticking it in the wall. He's had enough for today. But where are they? Where are they? There they are. It is a win for Matt Edmondson against the odds in He clinches it once more. Cy Hartley's going to finish second. Robinson, in the end, has to settle for third. There he is. There's the donuts. Go on, Simon. Of course, he's run out of fuel, hasn't he? That is official. He's done. That it is coughed. It's had enough. Matt Edmondson, you're going to have the honours. Oh, and that's to say that he stops. I thought he was going to light them up. No, he's parked it. I was trying to find something, have some nice cinematic donuts going on in the background while we read out the results. It's just not going to be. Rob Windsor, you can be. It's not letting me bring up the results. Why aren't you letting me do that? Come on. It's like a glitch in the system right now. Apologies about that, viewers. Worst comes to worst, we will have to do a bit of the old school way. Right, why aren't you? Okay. Think on the fly a bit here, and I'll. Am I waffling for a little bit? Where is the reload overlay? Ah, the joys of technology. Brilliant when it works. It doesn't look like an absolute idiot. I mean, some may say that I look like an idiot anyway, which I will give you. It's yeah, an intriguing skill of mine. But yes, it will officially not put up the results screen. So we will do it from here. As you can see, well, we'll improve this by yeah, won't work. Okay, right. So Harold Shortus winner, Eric Rosef in second, Nathan Law. Congratulations to you, winner in the pro category. Casper Sunsford in the end coming home second. Luke Keshi third in elite, but had seventh for fifth overall. Weston sixth overall, but rounding out that pro category podium. Rockman, Rotani and Jones incidentally up 14 places each, 8th and 9th respectively. Simon Asani, winner in Pro-Am and squeezing inside the top 10 with that last place. Simon Bamba, well, not bad from the back of the grid, but disappointed with his qualifying. Finishes in 11th. Barker, second in class in Pro-Am, with Rob Windsor completing that one. And 3 different manufacturers on the podium there in Pro-Am. Boom bearings, well, that mistake late on, it looks like this one cost him, but was looking like an easy win for him in class. In the end, he has to settle the 4th. Sharples in 15th, then it was Edmondson, Hartley, Robinson. Well, surprise victory and podium for those guys after Pollock, well, just absolutely just dropped it towards the end there. Murray is 4th in class, 19 for all. Connolly rounds out your top 20. Allen, Davis, Pollock, Agard, who we lost on all the way back on lap 2, having completed 31 laps. Right, let's see. But nobody sat in the interview waiting area. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. I tell you what, while they're all being miserable and trying to sort their lives out, let's take a little look back at some of their key moments. I'll tell you what, this is one of them for me. It was watching, just absolutely just losing it on the rear there, Robinson. That's what cost him, probably was looking like a definitive win in the category. Absolutely gutting. I tell you what, we have had one person I've seen, and I'm going to pounce, strike when the iron's hot and all that jazz. I'm going to speak to our winner in that category. I'm going to drag them in and get them in ready and type in this bit for them. Ladies and gentlemen, well, getting almost bored of saying this, I'm sure. Matt Edmondson, congratulations, winner here today.
I have no idea how. Like, honestly, that was after qualifying, I was like, right, I'll try and get a podium, and then it just same as things happened sort of at Watkins Glen. Like, first lap incident got me through. I then had a couple of incidents myself, but luckily nothing too major. And then, unfortunate for Robinson and I can't remember the name off the top of my head, I think it was Pollock, to have their incidents that just played right into my hands. But also a big shout out to Cy Hartley. We had a huge battle for a long time in that after the pit stops, and that was, I'm sweating after that, as probably as hot as the track temperature was at the end there. So
yeah, we watched quite a lot of that battle. It was quite quiet out on track, so we managed to encompass quite a bit of that battle that you were speaking about. I mean, it was a game of cat and mouse. You know, we saw it time and time again with other people having battles as well, where sometimes, you know, it's great you can get up the inside here, but you need to get your move done. Otherwise, people just drive around the outside. It's just so much more grip available to you.
Yeah, I was struggling to find the best place to get past. I was quite a bit quicker into T1, and it caught me out once where I had to sort of make an avoiding move. But after that, I couldn't get myself into a position to capitalize on that. Like, the car was not happy through 130R. I don't know if you saw my major incident, my major spin I had early on in the race. That just, I was not not really confident there, so I had to kind of just put the pressure on, and then Si made one mistake into the hairpin, and I just managed to get the drive out and stick round the outside, heading round, and it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun with that.
And just briefly, start of the race, it was all happening in front of you when Nicolai Agard, obviously, you wouldn't know this, but his PC crashed on him. And there he is, sat in the middle of the road, everyone scattering around him. I mean, how relieved were you that you didn't get caught up in that one? Do you think it was a bit of a blessing that you were so far back in the field that you could hear it all happening in front of you and gave you a chance to react to it? Or did you not have time to react to it so much?
I definitely had time to react to it. It was a blessing in disguise, as I was I got caught out at the start, so I was about a second back from the pack, and then all I saw was the rear end of a Ferrari in the air, and I was like, right, slam the hands on, and just then seeing like am, just like off. I was like, how has this happened again? How was like everything just falling into place like that? It was I was wondering what had actually happened, because I know Ali Murray was caught up in that, because I was on comms with him, and it was really unfortunate for him with that, but that explains what went on. But yeah, certainly right place, right time for that one.
Yeah, got a little bit lucky there. There was a few people who weren't as lucky, namely one of the drivers going to be speaking to next. But, well, I mean, season finale in a week's time. We're at Atlanta. You make it another victory. It will complete the set of where you've won every time that I've been here. So we're gonna make this happen.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I'll be on a plane, so I'll have to miss the final round. But if my maths are right with the drop scores, I think the championship is like there, but I'll wait for the full confirmation at the end, like next week. But I'll take doing 9 races, 9 podiums in all of them. I think 6 wins in total. I'm pretty pleased with how I've managed to sort of just have a much better season than I've ever had, and just have a lot more consistency and sort of iron out a lot of the errors, which is a credit to all the guys I've been battling, both in Pro-Am, even some of the pro guys occasionally. It's been quite a fun season.
Definitely. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. Have fun on holiday, and well, good luck for the championship. Hopefully it all works out okay for you. Final time this season, Matt Edmondson, congratulations, winner here today. Let's have a chat to next driver. We'll get everything all set up our end, and right, there we go. That's that bit sorted, and this bit, we fair. Incidentally, it's a driver who we've had a bit of like Matt Edmondson, a driver who we've spoken to quite a bit this season, due to his winning ways as well in his category. Those Eagle Eye viewers who spotted it. Jack Barker, congratulations! Another, well, I would say dominant display. I mean, you've got to be gutted. About being just wrong place, wrong time, and being caught up in that incident at the Casio Triangle on lap 2.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what? I mean, it's actually quite a funny one, because I've been trying to put off the thoughts all week, but I have a curse at Suzuka. Every single league race I do at Suzuka, whether that be Hero 9 Racing, before on Assetto Corsa, Competizione, or even back on Gran Turismo, every single league race that I have at the Suzuka, something major happened and I get done in. It just happens, and I was trying so hard to put it out of my mind tonight, but it just has a way of finding me.
It does, and it was. I mean, I'm sure if you haven't already looked at the replays, it was just complete freak that you were just wrong place, wrong time, and got collected in it. Conley,
absolutely,
no control over his car. I don't mean that in a nasty way. He got no way to
no.
control it. He was sideways and sliding across the grass. But
bad bit in that code. We're currently on A guards, so yeah, just bad bit in that code. Just sent him flying. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. So can't blame anyone. Say, A guard did all he could as well. So he was on the brakes, his steering was straight. Yeah, nothing more any of us could have done there. It's really unfortunate.
just seeing about exactly that clip being replayed right now, funnily enough, as we speak about it. But turning a negative into a positive, I mean, to finish second in class, 12th overall, considering all that and everything looking like it was going to be against you, you've got to be really happy with that one.
I am happy because, yep, I'll be honest, I am currently in Dan Smith for the organisers' DMs, and just confirming one of the rules that we had changed at the start of the season.
Okay.
And so, with me coming second and Sani first, but me picking up both the points for qualifying and fastest lap, we now got equal points from that round.
Okay.
And we also have an equal drop score of 32 going to next week.
Oh, so it's all on the line then for next week. Winner takes all.
It's not actually, because the maximum points Sadi can gain over me is 10. And I have an 11-point gap.
Oh, well, there we go. I did wonder as I was saying that whether I was correct. So, okay, so we are confirmed that you are the Pro-Am Championship winner.
By my calculations, and in the presumption that there are no penalties for me, I can't remember I can't remember myself being in a big incident. So I was very much doing all I could at the end there to avoid an incident. That's much my worst fear, having an incident there. But yeah, it just goes to show, if something goes wrong, do not give up.
Exactly.
Keep going onwards. It's what I've done both seasons that I've been in this league. Just keep going on, keep fighting, keep trying your absolute best, and your best will come to you, and you will get the results if you really try hard enough.
Okay, well, congratulations, Jack. Pending penalties, all sounding good. I'll tell you what, I'm even feeling confident. Congratulations, championship winner. Jack Barker. We'll see you in a week's time where you can have much more chilled racing. Don't have to worry about it too much.
But one thing I have to do is make sure I don't get a post-race penalty.
Well, there you go.
So one thing I have to do, just be safe and enjoy.
There you go. There we go. Congratulations, Jack. Right, what we'll do is let's drop him out of there. Will it let me? Right, it won't. Okay. We'll go about this a different way. Because we're capable like this. I mean, good on Jack there. I mean, I think back to that massive strategy he put all the way back at round 2 at Interlagos over Edmondson. Massive undercut. Well, it's an absolute treat. And it just seems to have gone from strength to strength since then. Astounding stuff for him. Let's see if we can jump in with Nathan Law. Nathan, are you there?
Yep.
There we go. I've got you. Brilliant. Well, congratulations. What was an absolutely brilliant result. Not just a winning class, but on the podium overall as well. It definitely seemed to be challenging out there. You know, you had Casper Tunstead chasing you down pretty much the entirety of the race.
Oh yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but yeah, great racing. Thanks to all the community. Again, it's great to have some people that race fair and hard like that. Yeah, it was pretty much defense on the early race, and after a while, I couldn't get my understeery Porsche to push a little bit. And after the pits, it was quite okay, a little bit sketchy on some corners, but yeah, managed to get a gap, and yeah, I'm quite happy.
And especially after the pit stops, how relieved were you to see I think it was around about a 2 or 3 second gap that after you came out the pit stops, having all pitted together. That must have been such a relief to you, seeing that gap between yourself and Casper. Did it take away any of the pressure from you?
Well, I mean, he was actually really fast, but I have a 5 second gap, but I couldn't get. I think I couldn't get more. It was managing the pace with all the rear tires and temps quite high. I mean, higher than from the start. So yeah, it was a little bit oversteery, but yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Good stuff. Well, congratulations, Nathan. The victory in class and on the podium overall. We will see you in a week's time at Road Atlanta.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the broadcast.
No problem at all, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan Alul there, the French privateer in the Porsche. There we go. Well, as everyone has headed off, and so many people want to chat to me. I don't know why. Friendly guy. Know that. Anyhow. What a race. Congratulations, Harold Tortoise. Winner here today, and dominant fashion, although that spin from Rosev really helping that situation. Nathan Law with a victory and on the podium overall. Winning pro, that is. Well, as we spoke to some silent, well, didn't speak to Sign. He spoke to Jack Barker, though. That's the driver. He was just gone from better to better. As the season has gone on, well, both of them have, in fact. Matt Edmondson has seen out his season with a win in Class No. 8 positions overall. A great result from him. Bye, bit Tim Cox. Thank you very much for joining me from Suzuka. We'll see you in a week's time as we head to America, to Road Atlanta for the season finale of Season 13 of the UKSR GT3 Championship. Thank you very much. We'll see you then. Goodbye.